Another slow start, but you guys seem to pick it up a little bit earlier in the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought our second group came in, gave us a lot of energy. Lou came in, gave us energy. Pat, Tyler, Terrence Ross, and it came from the defensive end. They started getting stops. We were right before halftime. We had 9 stops in a row. That was huge, and again, that's the way we have to play.
Some of it not all reflected in the numbers, but you keep commenting on the positioning and the sequencing, the timing of the defense working together.
No question, everybody was in sync together, rotating where they were supposed to be, in tight, cracking in at the nail. So that's what we're going to continue to strive for, to make sure we take care of that and make them take the shot we want them to take.
DeMar looking to be more comfortable, and I think that's helped. It looks like it's helping Kyle and everybody else out, just knowing that one of your better players is back in rhythm.
No, his rhythm is coming back. He's finding his way. He's not forcing anything. He's taking what the game is giving him. And again, like I said, it helps Kyle. It helps everybody else because it takes the pressure off everybody, and they can play off him.
Yeah. That offense was very efficient tonight. There wasn't a lot of stuff forced at all at any point.
We had a couple of quick threes, but again, they were from a good place. And but again, it was efficient. Guys were screening. Guys were spaced. Timing was pretty good to in the run. But again, it started with our defense.
Did have a little previous heat check there in the fourth quarter.
It was a heat check. It was a very much of a heat check, but again, he knew it, and again, as long as he understands it. But all the Grievous' shots from the right place. He's competing. He's a competitor. It's not from a selfish spot. But again, time score situation.
Jonas did a good job tonight too, even though like the numbers don't say it. Just look at the way he battled and the things he did at both ends.
He did. He took up a lot of space in there. He battled, 8 rebounds. And he did a solid job on Hibbert. And those guys, he and West, are probably the 2 toughest hombres. And then you throw Scola in there to wrestle in the paint. I thought he did a good job.
Coach, what can you say about your team? I think you got 30 victories, the most for All-Star break. You lead your division. Let's talk about how well you're playing.
Well, we're a work in progress. I think we're guys are a bunch of hard workers. Guys, we have to scrap for everything we get. And we're still not a finished product. If you talk to a lot of people, we got a lot to work on. So, and we do. And so it's a situation where guys have to stay hungry, stay focused, because it's a long season, it's a marathon.
Turnovers are really down. I think you've been 8, 10, 8 again. Where does that come from, do you think?
Some of it is just, the offense, going through DeMar, him being out there, going slower, making sure the ball goes to the right spot. And again, just taking care of the ball, attention to detail, not treating it like a hot potato. And but again, Gravis is doing a good job. Some of it having 2 point guards in there at the same time, handling the ball. So those things are huge. We've got to continue to do that, defend and rebound.
You got some good minutes out of Tyler tonight too.
Tyler did. Tyler usually plays well back here when he comes back to Indiana, and but again, he's a competitor and he fits. You have to play with that kind of intensity to play against a tough team like Indiana.
Coach, can you talk about? You guys were down in the second quarter and you just outscored them like 20-0. What happened in that big
Well, the
run?
second unit came in and got stops. Lou Williams came in and just, I thought they came in and got energy in the game. We came out for whatever reason with slow start. And but the second unit came in, gave us some bounce, and got some defense, called some offense through their defense, and that was the difference.
It seemed to be another step in the right direction for Terrence. What were your impressions of what you saw?
He's played solid. I was really impressed with the way Terrence played. Just his body language, his defensive presence, his attention to what he was supposed to be doing on the defensive end was huge. And again, he's got to just continue to grow like everybody else.